Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Waffle with Luke and Memphis. In today's episode is the weekly waffle. Again,
Back on the
week after
week.
week, we're back. A few talking points from the week that has passed. Obviously, well, it's been 6 days since our last one, so it's not really been a week, but we're only missing NXT and that don't really matter. But yeah, the first thing is Money in the Bank qualifiers matches, and matches that have happened and haven't happened. Obviously on SmackDown, Solo pinned Ray Phoenix. He also beat Jimmy Uso as well. I saw a lot of things online about them misusing Ray Phoenix, like why is he lost and everything. He should be in in the ladder match, but he's advertised for Worlds Collide, so that's
Yeah,
probably
that's what I
why
was
he
going to
lost.
say. He's advertised
Yeah,
for Collide, so he'll be there. I mean, it's
yeah.
on the same. Is it on the same night or is it? It's the same weekend. I don't
It's
think
on the
it's the
same
same.
day, I think.
Is it? Oh,
I
okay.
think Worlds Collide's a bit earlier though.
Yeah, fair.
I'll probably watch you
I am. To be
both.
fair, if it's the same day, I probably will watch Worlds Collide, then go straight into Money in the Bank.
Yeah, same. And then Alexa Bliss won the women's one, beating Chelsea Green and Meechin, which I
It
think's
was a weird three. I thought.
um I
I
don't
can understand Chelsea, but Me Chin's a weird one to get chucked in there.
yeah, but you've got to just put people in the qualifying matches anyway, haven't you?
Yeah, I
Just
know, but like, surely there's other people other than Me Chin. No offense to Me Chin, obviously.
oh, don't disrespect Meechin.
I'm not disrespecting Meechin. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
All right. All right. All right. What else did we have on SmackDown as well? Oh, JC Mateo.
What a horrible, horrible, horrible rebrand.
Just
Who
keep him as
thought
Jeff Cobb.
you literally used it the day he came back? Why do they need to?
I
Do you
think
know
it's
what I mean?
yeah, I think it's a terrible name. I really do.
It's horrible. JC Mateo. If it
Uh,
was JC, fine.
along he beat LA Knight, didn't he?
Yeah, pretty sure he did.
And now LA Knight's in a Money in the Bank qualifying match this Friday.
Where's JC Mateo?
No, he's not in it.
Yeah, but what? Surely he's earned himself.
I think yeah, he probably has himself one actually.
After
If he beat LA Knight.
exactly, and now LA Knight's got one. LA Knight should win Money in the Bank in general. To be fair,
Yeah, LA Knight should win it actually. So
we move.
yeah, that's what we've been saying for the past 2 years. Um,
Yeah, to be fair, that's a good point.
yeah. So you got the next two Money in the Bank qualifier matches. Obviously, LA Knight. He's going up against Alistair Black and Shinsuke Nakamura. I think that'd be decent.
Yeah,
The only thing
yeah, I agree.
I know you've got to like hype the match up a bit, but I thought the Shinsuke like video package they did for him was so pointless
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he's probably
no,
just going to take the pin. So
yeah, exactly.
unless JC Mateo costs LA Knight, you know,
Maybe to be fair, I didn't think about that, but yeah, maybe.
rivalry of the century, LA Knight versus JC Mateo, you know.
Yeah,
But then you got the women's one. Oh, I assume LA Knight. I hope LA Knight wins that match anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just quickly, we've missed some things on SmackDown here. One, how good are Fraxium looking?
Oh, yeah, the tag match was really good, wasn't it?
Alistair Black looks class, I think.
He's all right.
And what was the other thing I just remembered? Anyway, go on. I think that was it.
I was gonna go for the
Tiffany
other.
Stratton, Nia Jax.
Oh yeah, Nia Jax as a TV wrestler, she's brilliant.
That um Annihilator. Whoa,
I know.
fair
Yeah,
play.
that
That
was
was
good, wasn't it?
class. That was class.
I do like that finish because there's so many combos you can do with it. Like you know the one she did to Lyra
Yeah,
at King of. I thought that one was really good.
yeah, that was good. It is a good finisher, I think.
Yeah,
Nia is growing on me, which I don't like to say, but she is.
she's a as I just said, she's a good TV wrestler.
Yeah,
When it comes to the
yeah,
PLEs, she kind of stinks up the gaff.
yeah. I know what you mean.
The Bailey matches are probably a good example, especially the
Exactly.
one at
Yeah.
Bad Blood. But yeah. The other women's qualifier is Julia versus Charlotte Flair versus Zelina Vega. I, yeah, I don't like how the champions are in the qualifying matches, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I know. I do get what you mean there. I don't. I think they could be doing something so much more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
But
I do kind of think this could be the start of Zelina Vega having a program with Julia.
oh, I didn't think about that.
Because
Yeah,
I think Charlotte will probably win this match.
yeah.
She'll probably pin Zelina.
Oh, I think Julia's gonna win.
I hope Julia wins. I just think they'll just give it Charlotte just to get her on another PLE.
Yeah.
I hope
You
Julia
don't.
wins though.
I want to see what Charlotte does outside of a outside of a title.
Yeah, exactly.
We've never seen that. I really want to see that, and just they could do something. Surely,
Yeah.
I don't.
And we'll move on to someone that we've already mentioned about them doing more than just going after a title, and that's Rhea Ripley.
Yeah,
She obviously won her qualifying match against Zoe Stark and Kairi Sane, a
yeah,
returning one as well after like 6 months,
yeah.
which was pretty
That was
good. I
that was
didn't like
cool.
how they announced it on social media like hours
No,
before the show.
no.
Should have just kept it quiet. If they do that when Oscar comes back, there's going to be problems.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. No, I know what you mean. It's like you can't. There's something special about a
yeah,
return, or like a surprise, just in general. Really, isn't it? There is just something
when it's not leaked,
cool. Yeah, like
it's really good.
everyone sees all the TikToks of the Shane McMahon one from 2016.
Yeah,
That was cool,
it was.
but yeah, I don't like how it all gets announced. But maybe do they have a choice? That's the real thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean. But obviously, Rhea did pin Kyrie. I assume Zoe was probably meant to take it, but obviously she did get injured,
Yeah,
so they kind of had to do something on the fly.
yeah.
But yeah, it looks. Have you seen the image of Zoe's knee
No, I haven't.
where when she lands? Oh, it's horrible. It's
Is
absolutely
it?
horrible. Yeah, it's not good. But yeah, I hope she's all right. Anyway,
Yeah,
I know you like Zoe Stark,
I
don't you?
like Zoe. Yeah, I do like
So
Zoe.
yeah,
I really think mid women's mid card is her sort of area. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. I think she'd
I,
definitely be good as an IC champ.
yeah,
I
yeah.
do
Well,
think.
it works in my universe mode. Let's just say that.
In
Let's
my
just say
universe, she's
that.
actually never won a title. She's competed for them, but she's never won one. So
Differing views.
yeah, no, it's not my fault. It's just the way the story goes. You know what I mean? But yeah, the other qualifier was well, no, back to Rio winning. People moan about Rio winning
Yeah,
that you can't take away the reactions that she gets on a weekly basis. There's a
yeah.
reason she is where she is.
Yeah, she does. She does deserve. Well, she's earned it in the sense because of the fans.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
reactions she gets are second to none. It was
exactly.
very telling on the like the packages they do before the show. The show Zoe, and with all due respect, didn't really make a noise. Goes to Rhea, and they act like she's blooming entered the place.
Hmm.
And the pop she
It's
gets when she
mental.
comes out are just better, just
Yeah,
insane. So it's
she
obvious
is
why
one of the
she's being
top.
yeah,
Yeah, top star.
it's obvious why she's being put in these positions because she's getting these
Hmm.
reactions.
Yeah,
But what was the other qualifier?
Roxanne,
Roxanne, that was it. Roxanne. Oh, I was
Natalia, and
surprised.
Becky.
Yeah, she beat Natalia and Becky.
Natalia, Natalia in 2025. Come on,
Oh, the thing I will say about Natalia is she competed in NWA the other day,
right,
and I don't know if you've seen it. She lost the match. I think it was for the title, and she lost. But her character in that show was completely different to how she's portrayed in WWE,
right.
which I just think's weird.
That is quite odd.
Like you see her in this, and she's all like she attacked. Well, she attacked a fan. It wasn't a fan. It was put in place. Apparently, it's someone who's in I think it's Seth Rollins' wrestling academy or whatever it is. Or it might be
Right.
Cody's. I think it's Seth's though. Um, but she does all that, and then she goes to WWE and as does all this like just smiling, walking to the ring gimmick, whatever it
Yeah.
is. It's just you see two different personas, and you're like, well, which one's which?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Doesn't really make sense. But anyway, move on from that. Obviously, Lyra cost Becky, so I'm guessing that,
Yeah.
I think it was obvious, but another match is coming between them two.
You could have seen that all coming.
Yeah, and
Sorry, bad
obviously,
bootlegger impression. That was horrible.
yeah, it was. Nah, I'm kidding. But obviously, Roxanne won, so I was happy that Roxanne won.
Yeah, you can't agree. Can't complain.
Yeah,
But
I think the ladder match are shaping up nicely. The men's one maybe not so much at the minute, but I think we'll see once we get more people in them.
if Solo wins, we riot.
Yeah, but he's not winning, so I don't think we need to prepare ourselves for that.
This is Triple H and Money in the Bank. Anything can happen.
Yeah, true, actually. It's got to be LA Knight. It can't be anyone else.
I I don't think they're going to give it LA Knight. I don't think he's ever going to. I don't know. I just feel like it. That time was too perfect that it just. I don't know. But if they're going to do something with him, they need to do it soon because, as much as I hate to say it, he's not got long left in the nicest way possible, does he?
He's got a few years left.
Yeah, but like not enough to for them to keep waiting to put something on him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He is on the old. I'm not saying he's crap in the ring or like he's losing it. What I'm saying is that it's like you've missed. You're gonna miss out on something huge here. I think
Yeah.
if they keep
Yeah, I know what you're
pushing
trying to
it back
say,
and
yeah.
pushing it back. Yeah, I, I don't know. They need
But
to do it soon.
well, speak of more returns, the guy last year from it's not even a guy, I don't even know what it is. You know the whole Money in the Bank theme last year?
Where he robs the yeah.
Yeah, that guy's back.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I think that's quite cool.
Yeah, that is quite cool. To be
I've just
fair.
had a video just playing for like the last 2 minutes of him just gritting. So yeah, and another thing that happened on Raw, which I thought was absolutely horrible, was this Tyrese Halliburton geezer.
Have you seen the clips of him and the other basketball player at SmackDown a couple of months back?
Yeah, I've saw it.
So that's basically they're now playing each other in the Eastern Conference Finals in the NBA. So
Yeah, I
that's a bit
saw
of a
that.
storyline. So I'm guessing why they're but he's in the game, so it would have been just planned anyway,
Yeah, he's in
isn't
the
it?
game, so that's why this
Yeah.
segment exists, and it shouldn't have existed.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, I'm an NBA fan, so
And well,
that's why I think it's cool. But I think
I've got
like
I've got no idea who the guy is.
he's one of the most he's like up he's not up and coming anymore. He's not the best player in the NBA, but he's on track to be like up there.
Okay. Well, I had no
But
idea.
yeah, he's a huge wrestling fan as well. It's not like they've just tossed him in. He is a huge wrestling fan.
Well,
He's got a YouTube channel where he does wrestling stuff.
I didn't
So
know that.
yeah, he is quite a big wrestling fan. It's not like they just chucked an NBA player in there for shits and giggles.
But still, there's a certain carrying cross that was not on the show again, so
Yes, yes. Because with that, I agree. Yeah,
you could have had
you,
something.
you need to. He needs to get on TV, man. I
Make
love
it
that man.
make it make sense.
Yeah,
Um, but
I
we
might
will
even buy
move
his
on.
T-shirt right now.
You can, but I'm not. So, uh, we'll move on to some other stuff. The winners of WWE LFG for this season. Tyra May Steele, who was on Team Undertaker, and Jasper Troy, who was on Team Booker T.
Yeah, fair enough to him. I didn't really see much
I
of the
saw little
show.
clips.
I saw a lot of the BJ Ray guy.
Yeah, that's who I saw as well.
So
I saw that Shylon Hill.
he did the promo, didn't he?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
That was hilarious.
but
I saw a
no,
th Yeah, I saw a few things of some other like clips and stuff, but I never really watched it, if I'm honest.
Nah,
I wasn't. I'm not a as you know, I'm not a massive fan of this developmental thing.
yeah, neither. Well,
Did Did you
I'm
see
a fan
the?
of
Oh, what?
the. Oh, go on. No, go on.
I was gonna say, did you see the title that they gave Undertaker?
Yeah,
So
it's a
much
weird
thought went
one.
into that.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't think it looks bad. It's just too easy
Yeah,
to do. I
yeah.
don't think it looks too bad. I think they have just put the logo in the top left corner. That is literally it. But it's not. It could be worse. I think
Yeah.
you don't need a title though, do you?
No,
Really, do you need a title?
no.
But yeah, is what it
What?
is. I guess.
Yeah. What was I gonna? That was it. Apparently, it's gonna go on for. I think it's 6 seasons now. I think they've
How
extended it or something like that. I don't know.
fair enough. I mean, I don't see why, but
Yeah, I mean,
fair
it's
enough.
it's just one of them, innit?
It's not really done much, has it?
Well, because we haven't watched it, so we wouldn't know, would we?
That's a good point.
So we can't really comment.
No, that's a
I
really good
guess
point. We
I
haven't
guess we'll
watched it
find out when we see them on NXT at some point.
in like 3 years after they've won the Evolve Championship.
Yeah, probably. But the thing is, people who've been on that LFG have been on NXT anyway.
Yeah,
So that's what I don't really get. So no one's
I mean,
really won.
yeah,
I don't
maybe,
know.
yeah, they're like they've won a contract, but then again, it doesn't really work like that, does it? If people are getting on the show anyway, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Um,
Uh,
but we'll move on to more NXT stuff, and you might be excited by this. This was from 2 hours ago. There's been talk internally that WWE is lining things up to finally launch NXT Europe later this year.
nice.
I did
Finally,
see,
the return of NXT UK ish.
yeah, sort of, not all of it, but I think that's kind of why they had all these European tryouts. Obviously, people
Yeah,
like that Rio, man like Doris, and people like
yeah.
that getting obviously Luke Jacobs, I think was another one that had tryouts. But I saw a report, I think it might have been early this morning or yesterday about Zozea. WWE interested in him, so I think they're just getting the talent so they can launch this NXT Europe.
Yeah,
So I
I
think
think
that's kind of what that was for.
I think that would be very cool.
Yeah, I think it
I
will.
Yeah,
I'll be excited
and
for it. Depends who's
I'm
on it.
I, I'm already excited for it. I can't lie. I I think I mean NXT UK is one of my favorite time periods of wrestling. Anyway,
Yeah, it was
like that
good.
whole period. So if they can do anything close to that, I'm here for it.
Yeah, but we got two more things, and then we're done on this one. The first one, we'll keep it WWE related, and then the last one is AEW. But John Cena has revealed his favorite WWE shirt design and why he stopped WWE from re-releasing it. Have you seen it?
I have not seen it.
Yeah, I think he was on this show, and you know the comic book one, comic
I
book
think
shirt.
I think I know what you're on.
I
Let me have
think
a
he
quick look.
wore it for SummerSlam against Roman. I'm not. I might be wrong.
SummerSlam against Roman.
Now, just type in no, the Super Mario parody one.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's that shirt. But while you're searching it up, I'll just say what he said. He said, "My favorite one of all time is a very, very limited one. It's the Super Mario parody. I thought they were going to be great. We were going to run like 500 shirts, and we sold it with like a championship belt, wristbands, an NFT, autograph, a commemorative book, but the price point was way too high, and I learnt my lesson, and we only sold like 15 shirts." Which
Fair.
I think's pretty.
It's
Because actually wanted to buy that shirt, and I could never find it, but now I know why.
because nobody else bought
Because no one else bought them. Because obviously they
it.
must have just been too expensive, but
Yeah, no, I do remember that. To be fair, that is
it
quite
is a
cool.
good shirt.
It is a cool shirt. They must have just. I wonder if it's too expensive. I wonder how expensive it was.
I know I want to find that out. I might do it after this. But yeah, well, should we move on to the last thing? AEW related. Darby Allin has successfully climbed Mount Everest.
Yeah,
He
fair
did it
play to him.
on, yeah, fair play. He did it on May
I did see the
18th.
pictures. To be fair,
Yeah, he
it looked
planted the
quite sick.
AEW flag on the top, didn't he?
Did he? I didn't see
Yeah, he
that.
did.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. I saw that everyone was saying, "Oh, watch him come back now," and they're gonna delay Moxley. They're gonna delay Moxley losing the title, and then Darby's gonna win it instead. So I was like, "No, no, no!
Mhm.
Just end it all in, please." It's fair, it
You
has
know,
got better. Yeah, since the Swerve match, it has got a little bit better. I will not lie.
yeah. Well, the
But
Gabe Kidd stuff was weird last week, wasn't it?
yeah, but Moxley said that he works for him.
So
That Gabe Kidd
God
works
knows.
for him. So yeah,
Yeah, we haven't really spoken about Double or Nothing, have we? It's literally this Sunday.
because the whole card hasn't been announced, Memphis. Once we
Yeah,
know
I
what it
know,
is, we
but
will do our predictions.
yeah, I know, but on the week when we're waffling weekly, we haven't really mentioned it.
It does look good.
Like, I'm looking at the card, and it's not. It's shaping into something quite cool. Like,
Yeah,
obviously, you've got the Owen Hart Cup finals, which both matches look quite sick.
they're going to be phenomenal.
Even the tag team match looks alright because I quite like Dustin and Sammy,
But it's
so
so
that looks
thrown
decent.
together.
Yeah, but you know,
The one thing,
sometimes it has to
the
be.
one, yeah, the one thing I do have a problem with is the Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa one.
Okay.
Tony can't. I don't know if it's obviously it's Tony because he books the thing, but there's this thing where he'll bring in a female talent and then put them in the world title picture straight away, and then they'll lose, and then they'll just go off and do nothing. Deonna Purrazzo is a prime example of that.
Yeah,
She came in, challenged Tony, lost, and then she's done nothing since.
yeah,
And
that's
it's
true. To
happened
be
a
fair,
couple of times, so it could be one of them.
hmm
But we will do the predictions for that um,
probably after
soon.
Dynamite, won't it?
Yeah, probably after Dynamite, which will be Wednesday, so we'll do
That or
that.
anything will get added on Collision.
There you'll probably get maybe one or two, maybe like a pretty few zero-hour matches or something.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's
but
shaping up to be decent. But
even
all out
Mark
got
Briscoe
announced.
Ricochet should be. Sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, Mark Briscoe Ricochet. Yeah,
A
that'll be
stretcher
decent.
match.
Yeah. But yeah, All Out got announced, and for the
Yeah,
first time in its history, it will not be in Chicago. It's in Canada. So
Toronto.
yeah, Toronto. It's exactly a month after Forbidden Door. So
Yeah, which is going to be. By the way, we're going to Forbidden Door. If anybody didn't know, we're going to Forbidden
yeah,
Door.
and I will do the
But
video of a £100 ticket at WWE versus a £100 ticket at AEW, just for
fair.
comparison.
Yeah, that's fair. That'll be
Because
good. That'll
on
be
a
good to be fair.
podcast, yeah, on a podcast we're about to do. We were going to talk about WWE's ticket pricing. So yeah,
There we go.
look forward to that one. Obviously, we're going to do our Saturday night main event predictions as well. They'll be out as well. Well, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Obviously, follow the TikTok as well. That's the main place where we're posting our stuff now. Some of the TikToks have got a few likes and a few views, so that's been quite fun. But yeah, thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.